my channel, my channel, my content, my channel, my content, my channel, my content.
Happy Monday. Like always, I'm just going to go to the chat and see if you guys can hear me and see me. Couple thumbs up, say loud and clear, whatever. Say, damn it, I can see you. Whatever it is, let me know, guys. And once we do, we'll get it rocking. Charlie, thumbs up. Loud and clear from Strict and Strange Snakes. We got clear from Michael Duvall. Jason, what's up, my man? Long time no see. So we're good. Loud and clear. So I'm going to jump on this first before I forget like I always do. We're going to put in this. Welcome to Mutation Creations, my channel, my content. And yeah, Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern. We're here. And yeah, I hope it's it's a good show like usual. I'm just here answering questions, talking about topics with all you amazing people in the chat. And yeah, if you're new or you don't know what to do, put a question or a topic in the chat we can talk about, and I'll get to it. First, Brian from Boop and Snoots. What's going on, my man? Says, good evening, everyone. Number one, Paul finally made the top 3. Not like you get a prize or anything, but he's been 4 a few times in a row. So Mr. Caplocks himself. Hey, everyone. Hope all is well. Let's have some fun tonight and learn. Number 2 and 219. Snuck in there at 3. Happy Monday, everybody. And my man Fred, MTZ, Pythons, says, what's up, everybody? Came in number 4. Then we got Blue Zombie. Oh, Holly's in the house. What's going on? Hope everyone crushed their goals today. Awesome. Definitely. I can see Bear. Got to get my liquid gold in me. So, Polymorph, Alex and Sab, what's going on? Hope all is well. S&K in the house. My man Bear. Fuck, I forgot about the new start time. Yeah, he's here at 7. I'm here at 8. Yeah, see y'all in an hour. Well, the hour's here, my man. Hope you came back. Red Onion Reptiles in the house. Dwight, the Pie Man. Montana Mike, Golden Rule. Benji. Kingdom Constrictor says, well, it's official. I'm 100%. Oh, a female maker. Gender reveal confirmed. I'm waiting on birth of my 6th daughter in October. Damn. So I'm 100% a female maker. I would have had that at 2, 3, 4, maybe even the 5th girl. But the 6th, if you need 6 females to confirm it, I guess, you know what? I would have confirmed it at 3 or 4, 5, 6 for sure. My God. Holy, congratulations. That is awesome. So I guess, can we call you Banana Female Maker? I don't know. Benji Banana. Maybe that's a new name. We got a new nickname. Benji Banana. Benji Banana from Kingdom Constrictors. I don't know. You know, maybe. I don't know. But congratulations. That's awesome. So my man Brian from Heathen Hatchery. Eric's Morphs, 217. Don't forget, 219, now 217. My man Sean from SJS. Aaron from Cows Reptiles. Trevor from Ball Labs. Oh, Jeremy from Bod's Exotics. Did I make the top 30? You probably did, my man. You probably did. Bill from Victory Lane. Hyperspace says, not here at 7 this week. Yeah, Chad, you were here. I guess you didn't get the memo. You didn't, I posted it on Insta. But I'm going to start doing it at 8. It's a lot easier for me. And You know, Brian and Holly in the house from Sky High Morris. What's going on? How is everyone doing today? My man Sammy Bull Python in the house. My Massey Morris. What's going on? Strictly Strange Snakes. Wise Guys 419. Oh shit. My man Glenn. Yeah, I changed the time. That's right. Bash Coder, what's going on, my man? Craig in the house. Will's Hella Heat. Mike Duval. Nataku. Wolfhawk says, here we go. Charlie, what's going on? And before I do that, give a shout out. I found this. I was cleaning up around here. Brock Wagner Reptiles. This is, I guess, I got, Sunset. And on the back, he's not slacking. He looks like a pastel scaleless. So I figured, whoa. I was cleaning up in my office here. I've got boxes and like I've got like you name it. I've got things everywhere. Like it's just time to start cleaning up. And I'm gonna, start putting something behind me. Like I don't know, probably get a rack and start putting up some of my collectibles and shoes or knickknacks and crystals and fucking who knows. I got all types of junk stuff, whatever. So I'm going through and I'm like, what's this? So this is probably from an import that I did from Brock. I probably actually ordered some scaleless for myself, a few other people, and a few other animals back in 2016, I think. So this has been sitting here since 2016, and I just pulled it out. So big shout out to Brock Wagner Reptiles. And yeah, so I figured, hey, why don't I just leave it here, wear it, and I'll bring it to the shop and put it with the monstrosity of other shirts that I have laying around. I probably have 400 or 500 shirts. No shit. So, but pretty cool, man. So, Blue Tongue Morphs is in the house. Ball Game Limited. What's up? Jason again saying, good evening, everyone. Neurify, how's it going? How's it going? Waiting for that first clutch to hatch. You got a little ways to go, but congratulations. Rob, Barnes Family Pies in the house. Michelle Webb says, gotcha. Let's see. Lester says, what up, Billy? And hello to everyone else. Brotherly Love Exotics in the house. Hugh, what's going on? Hey, Billy, happy Monday. Best part of Monday right now. Cadence sends you a virtual hug right back at you. Hope all is well, guys. Hope to see you guys soon. Nick from the Reptile Pueblo says, what's up, Billy? How's it going? Hope you all had a good weekend. Hang a picture already. You don't like my interrogation room? Maybe I should be sitting there and I'll have the angle of the desk and I'll have like a circle, bolted into a table and I can have handcuffs on. So it's like I'm being interrogated. I don't know. It's coming. I don't have time. I got something to do with Craig from Bash Coder and haven't been able to do that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Jordan and Scott, they were up last week. They left last Monday, as you know. They were on here. And Billy, here's a list of what I want. They gave it to me while they were there. I'm almost done so I can send it to them. So I've got so many things and so much I've been doing and getting caught up. And it's good. I'm being very productive, but got so much shit to do. This is one of them. So, George Thornwild, what's going on? Michael says, I made it. Graceful, what's going on? Jamie in the house. Hello, Billy. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hello to all you amazing chat people. Redline, Mike says, family time. Hi, y'all. What's going on? Man, odds gods, what's going on? Says, Appreciate your help today, sir. My gut told me to pair today, but I was second guessing myself. When in doubt, do it. That's the way I look at it. Um, Especially when pairing, without an ultrasound and without a lot of experience, and even with experience, I mean, you can see and go, I'm pretty sure she's gravid, but that doesn't necessarily mean she is, or, because when I say gravid, it's over 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters. Um, Technically, they're only gravid until ovulation happens. And that's usually about 45, over 40 centimeters. Oh, sorry, millimeters, about 45 or 4.5 centimeters. So I just don't find any sense pairing them after 3, or 3.5 is when I used to do it. But now after 3, I stop pairing and feeding. That's what we do. So, with yourself, without an ultrasound, once you get experience and you'll see the signs, or they're like, wow, I see the ovulation, because you can't really miss one. Especially if you see it at 100%, you're like, damn, is the cat missing? It looks like it ate a Nerf football, depending on how big the female is. If you don't know and you're not sure, pair once a month until they don't lock, she's coiled or nesting, and you see things like tenting. So instead of being round, the spine goes up. It's called tenting, and you see like a ridge in the spine. You'll see her get bigger and swell. Scale separation, so you start seeing white around the scales, unless it's a pied or a white snake. You're not going to see the white, but you can see the scale sep. Instead of being nice and tightly, beside each other or overlapping, they're expanded because of the growth. Brent, evolution, revolution. What's going on? It's been a while. How you doing? H&B in the house. Static. So Blue Tongue. Morph says, after COVID high and the recession, private reptile keeping has dropped by 20% here. What's it like in Canada? I know a lot of people that have gotten out. I'm not really sure. I don't know the percentage. I know some people are worried and frustrated. It is what it is. I mean, this isn't the first time this has ever happened. I think I've gone through 3 others in my 20 plus years doing this. The big issue is so many people got in on the COVID when everything just went up. And then when you see the crash, you're gauging it on the super high that the industry's seen to the low. But if we didn't have that high, it just would have been like this and a little bit of a dip instead of, 2019, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, and it's crashing. Instead of having that spike, it just would have leveled off like this. It wouldn't have been such a huge drop because we wouldn't have had that huge spike. That, I guess that just shows people that got in it for the money aspect of it. I don't want to say that saying, oh, fuck you, Billy, I didn't get into the money. Times have changed. Things are tough. I don't really know. But, one more thing, know your expenses, keep a small, strong projects and there's so many different things, not that it would help the sales or everything else, but it might just help what you're producing, what you're doing, how you invested your time and money, et cetera, et cetera. Things are picking up compared to 6 months ago. I don't know if anybody in the last 3 years, how the sales were and everything was so crazy. I don't know if it'll ever get back to that. But I don't think people will get out of this. Like, I've been doing this for 20 plus years. When I got into this 20 plus years ago, we had 6 morphs and they were all recessives and I had 20 normals. My first morph was a pastel at $6,000 male. And that was in 2001 or 2002. Um, Maybe 2003 or four. I have to look back. Um, but I got into because of the animals. I love them, and up to the last, say, going back 10 years, the industry was not even close to what it is today. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's sad to see people get out. I don't know what reasons. I mean, it's tough times for all industries, but hey, I'm still here. I know a lot of other people are still here. All you awesome people are still here. You never know, right? So that batch looks like pee, though. Yeah, man, my liquid gold. I mean, I don't think, pea shouldn't be this rusty brown, or, it should be yellow or clear. But man, the best stuff on the planet. I love this stuff. Energy. No, it's been, I think, Wednesday. So June the 5th, this Wednesday will be 3 months without me having a Monster at all, or energy drink. No Red Bull, no Ghost. It's amazing. Like, this is an extra large, right? XL. Like, I mean, eating what I want. I'm just intermittent fasting, taking the Unicity supplements, have the energy, no crash. I'm more focused. I'm losing weight. I feel great. And if it looks like pee, even if it tasted like pee, I'd still drink it if I feel this good. But it's actually good. It tastes good. And so many other people that have tried it. I have a link in the description below. So many people that have tried it, and they're doing really well. They're losing weight, and I mean, they're getting different results. And I'm happy. I mean, I'm glad I'm on it, and I'm always going to be on it. And if I can share my experience with people, and get other people to try it and go, hey, Billy, I'm losing weight. Hey, my anxiety's better. Hey, my blood pressure's down. My cholesterol's down. I can get off the pills, whatever it is. It makes you a healthy person. And I've been talking about this for years. Oh, I got to get on my health. Finally did. And I wish I did it sooner, but now I get to start working out, but I got to find time. And, it's to see what I was doing and what I was putting in my body all the time. And I'm still eating crappy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing vegetables. I'm eating a lot of pasta and starch and carbs, and, but I'm only eating from noon until 7, 8 o'clock. And then I fast for 14 to 16 hours. And I drink this stuff, the UNICITY is amazing. And it's from Yerba Mate, which is from Argentina. And it's amazing. That's all I'm going to say. Another Charlie's in the house. Reagan Renee. Royal Pythons. What's up, gang? Blaker's in the house. Blaker's Python says, hello, Holly. Hello, Zombie. Saying hello to everybody. So Michael says, any tips on better socializing my female? She hisses a lot and usually have to use my hook to get her out before I can hold her. I'm not sure. It could be something in the environment. Maybe she doesn't have enough hides. I'm not sure where you're keeping her. You do have some animals that are just pissy all the time. Sometimes they outgrow it. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're great and then grow into it. You never know. It's just, handle her, work with her, and see if, making slight changes, or if you have a bigger enclosure, adding more hides or things in there to make her feel more comfortable. Perfect picture in the house. Let's see. Macomorph's in the house. Nikki, irresistible. What's going on? Keep being awesome. You're so nice. Thank you. And I love the, is it Aunt Vicky? Nikki and Aunt Vicky. Love that series. Oh my God. Anyways. Oh yeah. It's this Friday. You got to give me a reminder. Once you post it up on like Thursday, um, I think I got it in my calendar, so I'll get a notification the day before and 5 hours prior. But once you post, say Friday night or sorry Thursday night or Friday, hey, here it is, send that to me, and I'll repost it on my Instagram story. Or if I see it, tag me in it, and then I'll repost it, letting everybody know that I'm on your podcast on Friday. I believe it's 6 p.m. Eastern. I could be wrong, but I will definitely get on it. Constricting Creations. What's going on, guys? Hope all is well, fellow Canadians. River says, will you be posting egg cutting videos again? Yes. I have I guess we'll call it a Mail Monday. So I've got some mail, some packages. I've also had some people drop stuff off. So I'm going to do sort of like a Mail Monday sort of video coming. I'm also, I've done one with our very first clutch that we cut that was on the water. And we basically said, hey, this is our first time. I got to get on that this week. I'm going to try doing it myself and see how it works. But taking the eggs that were on water that we cut the next day, how we put them on cocoa and what we did. And we're going to keep updating little things and tweaking our system on just water, no substrate or sponges or anything like that. And, let you know our procedures and what we've done, how we're going to tweak it, little things that we've already found that we can make better. And I should have that out soon. But more egg cuttings are coming. And once they are, we will be posting them. But not every single one like we did before. Adam from Benevolent Reptiles. What's going on, my man? He was on our chopping block on Friday for Patreon. Let's see. Oh, there's look at this. Thanks for the chop this weekend. It was a good time. It was. Definitely was. Definitely very unique. And but I like the thought and the process and everything behind it. And the great thing is what type of battle you're in, and you're all gung ho, and you've got it broken up, and I mean, it's awesome, and it's great because, like, even myself, I always think 3 to 5 years ahead. I'm not thinking 12, 16, 18. So if you plan it out, it's great, but a lot of things change. If you don't hit certain animals, you buy stuff, you can skip years, or you have a bad fucking season. It's like, oh my God, like none of my females went for some reason or had a power outage. And now I got, now you add a year on, or you never know, but it's pretty damn cool. Time and work and effort you put in, and in the vision, man, it's awesome. Pete, what's going on? Is this the jungle? I was told there'll be fun and games. Well, you never know. Sometimes there are fun and games. Sometimes there's a rant. So there's all types of shit going on in here. But we got awesome people, amazing chat. And let's see. Let's do this. Let's do Husbandry Pro. We will change to, are you using Husbandry Pro? Try it free. I love it. Don't know what I'd do without it. But thanks for coming in, Pete. Solar Xanos Balls. What's going on, my man? Hope all is well. Forward Motion in the house. What's going on? I definitely could. I could wear. I bet you. I'm almost close to 2 years. A year and a half for sure. I could wear a different reptile shirt every day, which is awesome. You guys are amazing. Selective Reptiles in the house. Rayanna's Reptiles. What's going on? How's everybody? So how is everyone's evening? Hope everyone's having a good season. Right back at you. There you go. Another Canuck in the house. What's up, my man? Hope to see you soon. You should have came to the barbecue. Come visit, my man. Hope all is well. Hope your season is off to a good start. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. Um, ODGC in the house. What's going on? There's another Canadian. Joe, what's up, Mercy? How you been? Haven't seen you for what? 5 days? Something like that? No, Saturday. Shit, 2 days. 2 days I seen you. You brought the kids in and awesome. S Morphs in the house. Basement Pythons. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Grizzly Bear, the Grizz is here. Anna from Flat Mountain says, evening all. I recently had a female shed and lay in the same week. Have you seen that happen before? Yes, I've seen I've seen a female shed twice, before ovulation, after ovulation. Different things happen. I'm not sure why or how, but you know, I have many people message me saying, hey, Billy, this animal, I'm pretty sure she ovulated here. She had her pre-ovulation, pre-lay shed. You know, it's day 40 or 35. Should I be worried? Yeah, no. I mean, you know, day 60, 65. I've had 63. I've heard 73 or 75, you know, them laying. So lots of things. I've seen double sheds. You know, some people's animals, you know, they feed and they'll eat, you know, before ovulation. I stop at after 3 mil. A lot of different things, a lot of different, you know, different animals will do different things for certain reasons. So I don't know if I've had it happen, but I've seen and heard all types of different stuff. So it doesn't surprise me. Melinda from Cuddle Times in the house. What's going on? Look at that. Look at that. So it's going down. It's going down. Either that or people aren't posting them. I don't know. But, you know, still good. You know, it's positive. You know, we're moving towards a better place. David's in the house. It's my 22 year. So Blue Tang's going to die in this facility. I'll never leave the industry, having been one of the original pioneers. My animals are my life. I feel you. I'm right there with you. You know, it's been a journey, and you know, you think a little bit of fucking shitty sales and you know, a little that's gonna fucking get us troopers out that have been in it for years. This is nothing. You should have been fucking in this business prior to fucking social media. You know, it was horrible. Like, man, we've been through the trenches and back. You know, we can get through this. This is a fucking day at the beach. So, let's see. I'm just gonna try to get caught up. Oh, Jason, are you completely off coffee now also? So, I did have a coffee at lunch today. I probably had in the last 2 weeks, 5 coffees, maybe 4 or 5 in the last 14 days, 10 to 14 days. So one reason why I have coffee is I go to this breakfast restaurant that I go to for my first meal of the day at noon. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast. So I go to this breakfast spot, really amazing. It's called the Yellow Cup Cafe. And they have, it's amazing. It's just all the food, it's quality. So when I go there, I get a thing called the Big Country, 2 pieces of bacon, 2 sausage, 2 ham, potatoes. But the way they do the potatoes, it has like rosemary and these. It's so good. Little red potatoes, and they're amazing. 3 eggs, and I get a everything bagel toasted with butter. and it comes on a plate and it's great, and it comes with a free coffee. So I always go, and they had today, they always have, they have like 6 different coffees, dark roast, this, that, and then they have today was Belgian chocolate and vanilla hazelnut. So I always have a lot of the Belgian chocolate. So I'm like, let me try the vanilla hazelnut. So I did. I put one scoop of or 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and a little bit of cream. Where before it'd be like 2 sugar and 2 brown sugar, because brown sugar is good and it's only 2 compared to the 2 white sugar. It's still syrupy, and cream. So now I'd use a little. But besides that, I'm not craving coffee. It comes free with the meal, so I have it, and I like the flavored coffee. I have not made a coffee at my facility in probably a month and a half. And like I was saying before, if I did make a coffee, I was putting in a 30-gram protein chocolate shake in with the black coffee. So when I am having coffee, I'm doing like a regular 1 sugar, 1 cream. And like I said, I hardly have any. No monsters, no this. I mean, this stuff here is phenomenal. And I had a buddy that's a monster fiend too. And he's like 2-3 coffees a day, a monster too. And I gave him, I'm like, here, you got to try one of these things. He goes, yeah, I got to get off these monsters. It costs me too much. I'm like, here, try one. And he's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I'm amped. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, wow. And it's a good one. Yeah, I'm not, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's why I swear by this stuff. So I'm going to get him, he's working on it, and he's going to get on the program too. And save him money and stop putting the shit in your body. And I've had so many people message me, and even in person, say, dude, those fucking monsters are going to kill you. Like, you drink them every day. Yeah. Sometimes 2. The most I've ever had in a day is 3. And I've done that I probably do that once a month. It's not good. Now I don't need it. I get a better natural thing. I'm healthier. I feel better. I'm losing weight, eating like crap. And now I just got to start working out and taking my health to another level. And, it's funny because I'm back healthy now. And, I've had this hernia for 4 years. It finally took me. There were some other things going on why I didn't get my hernia surgery right away, because COVID and stuff like that. I did plan for it in 2022, but they canceled it because, we're fucking COVID, and like, hey, no surgeries going on. And, but I could have done it earlier, but it looks like I'm getting a fucking hernia on the other side. I'm like, no. So, if it keeps up, I've had a little, I'm talking tiny, not like the fucking baseball size one that was on this, like the tennis ball that I'm popping in. But I think I got one on the other side now, starting. So, if it keeps popping out and I notice it more, I'm going to go get it checked. And now I have another surgery for the end of the year. Great. But I'm going to get it. I'm not waiting on this one. Like, I'm not putting myself through the pain or my body. But, yeah, I should have been taking care of my shit a long fucking time ago. And I didn't, but I'm glad I am now. So, H&H in the house. Paul Nelson from New Orleans. C2C cup. C2C says sup. Sorry, cup. C2C. C2C ball pythons. Sup. Not cup. Sup. What's up? Oh, Steve's in the house. GG Serpents, what's up? Hope all is well. Charlie says just left Detroit, Ohio bound for the first time in my life. Oh, wow. Cool. Savage Critters here. Exotic World of Geckos. I did. Did I do a Tilly? I'm pretty sure I did the Tinley one. If not, I have to do one. I don't know. Let me look. But I do have it. Yeah, I got to get caught up on the videos. I'm sorry, guys, for Patreon. I mean, for YouTube. I've been working so many things on Patreon and trying to do that because I love the platform and everybody on it. Angel, what's going on? Just watching you guys the other day. Hope all is well. Thanks for popping in. They're coming, man. They're coming. The Crazy Eight, man. Amazing name, and it's fucking awesome. It was pretty good to look in depth that far, you know, because none of us do. I mean, I'm 3 to 5 years. I'm gonna get this and make this, and I don't think about what I'm gonna do with that. And then it was pretty eye opening and pretty cool, you know. So look at this, Allison Wade, Serpent Time in the house. Hi, Billy. Hi to all in the chats. Up late here, excited to getting to see our animals after a long year being cared for by Brian at MBK and myself tomorrow at 2. Come on. Good luck, man. I can't wait. Hope everybody made it on time and not on time, but makes it okay and long travels. And yeah, it's been a long time for you to get your snakes back. So it's awesome. A&P Universe in the house. Off work today. Get to watch it on the couch. Nice and relaxed. Tags, pythons. What's going on? Robert Wade, how you doing? Morpheus Morphs, look at this. What's up? Morpheus in the house. Scott from Johnston Royals. George says, hey. Let's see. Nick. I got an adult male that hasn't eaten since I got him in November. Took him to the vet and everything came back good. It seems like he's losing weight. Still not taking meals. Any advice? So couple things that help with animals getting back on food. Flagyl. You know, I don't know if he's on here. He usually pops in. Give Doctor, I'm just going to say, like, I'm thinking of Warren Booth, Gundy. Give Brian Gundy a message or reach out to him and ask him about this subject. He might be able to direct you and give you a hand to some supplements or, you know, because I mean, he's been doing this forever and he knows a lot of stuff and he's always there to help. Amazing guy too. I mean, you know, I'm a fanboy of him. I've been watching him for a long time, even before I was doing my own videos. So it's pretty cool. Even when he pops on, it's like, oh my God, you know, Brian Gundy's here. It's sick. It's cool for me, right? And you know, or try something like Da Vinci Boa supplement. You definitely, I mean, that's 6 months, you know, if not longer. You know, you need to get something in him, or some sort of supplement or something to help him eat. Maybe a cyst feed, a very, very like, you know, a pup, you know, if it's an adult, something to get, you need, something's got to go through him, you know, I wonder, the vet didn't say anything for you to do or give you some, I don't know, but I hope it does start eating. Call the blood, Mike in the house. What's going on? Jason, just play with your retics. They'll take your mind off food. It is awesome. So, so Steve says, I've been out of the loop for a few weeks. What's the new stuff you're drinking? Unicity. So put it the right way. So this is a natural, I don't want to get into the technical because I don't know. All I know is I should know. I'm going to start learning more about it because I'm getting my parents on it. I've got some of my friends on it. And everybody that has been on it is losing weight, feeling good. You know, some people get too much energy. Some people it's like, it's okay. I get a lot of energy. But the good thing about it is I am not drinking coffee and energy drinks, putting that shit and sugar and garbage in my body to get through the day. I do one or two of these, and I'm losing weight. I'm feeling great. I'm intermittent fasting. I live by this system, and everybody that I've met that's been on it for a long period of time, I see their before and afters. I see the medication, the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol pills that they're no longer, having to take every day, and spend extra money, even though, our healthcare takes care of a lot of it. But you still have a small fee to pay. But I love this stuff, and like I said, the link's in the description below. If you use my link, you save like $50 or $56 or something like that off the website's price. And money back guarantee, I think 90 days. I love the stuff. And, if I like it and I use it and I see the difference, and, and other people are seeing the difference too. And knowing what, I'm losing weight and feeling great, and I'm not putting all this shit in my body, and I'm still eating like crap. It's sustainable for me, even though I want to start eating better. Weighing your food, having vegetables, cut out all the carbs. Fuck, I live on carbs. I can't cut out bread and pasta and fucking hell no. You know what I mean? I just eat twice a day and a couple snacks in between that window of 12 to 8. And I love it. Like I'm going to be on this shit for life. So that's just me though. Look at this guy, King Austin in the house. What's going on? How you doing? How's the facility? You guys still there? Let's see. Oh yeah, Austin, that's a good question. You got to meet my man Jason. We gonna see you at Retic Fest? He probably will. I still not gonna, I still got a couple things I got to fill out to finish off. I got most of it, but it looks like end of this year or next year. But let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty much caught up, which is good. So let me change the banner. Hit the like. Gonna go to, we'll do this. Keep the orange. It's not gonna fade like the sunsets. Ooh. Just saying. So go for Coco. Austin says, I don't know. Got to ask Garrett first. Just sneak in with a nice bottle of scotch with the rest of the Canadians. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, Austin. Cadence says hello. Oh, hey, what's up, Kyle? Kyle Hoffman, RAR in the house. Is this through Facebook or YouTube? So it's on YouTube, but I stream it through Instagram as well as Facebook. So you can still watch as well as comment on any of the three platforms. But if you want to rewatch it, it's saved live like it is every week on Instagram. Not Instagram. Jesus, fuck. YouTube. Oh shit, Stephen and Courtney, what's going on, guys? Let's see. So June, we got July, August, September, 2.5 months. We'll be seeing you in person up here. Looking forward to it. So now I'm caught up with the chat. And what are we talking about? One thing that, driving to the facility lately and coming back, what pisses me off, I don't know if this is like it in the United States, but I'm pretty sure it is. We have on the highway what we call the fast lane. Usually our highways are 3 lanes or 4 lanes. And, you got the slow lane. We call it the slow lane. That's where you merge on and off the highway. Then you got the middle lane or the middle lanes. And then you got the fucking fast lane. Well, the fast lane is also called the passing lane. And technically, you should not be driving in the passing lane unless you're fucking passing. So you drive, you get into the fast lane or passing lane, pass the next car, you get back over and keep driving. Every motherfucker that shouldn't even be on the highway or in the slow lane or in the middle lane that are doing exactly the fucking speed limit, why the fuck are you in the passing lane or the fast lane? Get the fuck out of there. And then I'm going on there and I'm riding their ass, because I'm supposed to be doing 110, 120, and they're doing 99, 100. Once I see a clearance, I fucking go right around them and I almost clip their fucking front end with my back. They're fucking nailing the fucking brakes, fucking donkeys. Hate fucking people that don't know how to fucking drive. If you want to drive like a moron, stay in the fucking, but then I guess I'm the moron the way I'm driving. But if I wouldn't have to drive like that if you were in your own fucking lane or not on the highway because you're afraid to go fucking 100. It's crazy. But anyways, it's getting annoying. Talk about Billy being caught up. It never does. And then when ask Austin, we get sort of, oh my God, things are getting good here. Let's start a new fucking project. That's how it goes, No rest for the wicked. Look at this. Let me see. Oh, I was going to say, who is it? I was going to say, we're cleaning rats. Oh, we. And I'm like, yeah, it's both of us this time. So Pat and Scott, how you doing? You got to come in, my man. I told Pat to tell you to come on in soon. I haven't seen you. It's been months, probably at least 2 or 3 months. And I was expecting to see you at the barbecue. Pat showed up and said that you didn't make it, which you had other things to do. I get it, but it would be nice to see you. So we are cleaning rats. Yeah, we were doing that today too. Eric Bean over Kim, what's up? How you doing? Look at this. Oh, so much love, you guys. Make sure to hit the smash. Make sure to smash the like and hit the subscribe. Turn on. Don't turn out. Whatever you want to turn out. And share this out. Thanks, my man. I appreciate it. But yeah, driving, especially here in the city, it's slow enough. And when people are just fucking like, I don't get it. Like, why are you can't drive because they're like, it's faster to get around driving in the fucking slow lane than it is in any other lane. It's just wrong, We can't wait. Also, Redline is sponsoring the trip and the doc series now. I'll have to call sometimes and fill you in, man. I think I do have a little fill in of someone also coming. I'm excited. Don't want to spoil it or say anything until you guys do. But definitely, give me a shout. We'll shoot the shit. But I'm excited just to see you guys and other people and Redline sponsoring. It's amazing. I'm excited, man. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be an awesome weekend. So Shmay. Hello, everyone. Everybody. Sorry, much love and good vibes sent y'all's way. Thanks. Right back at you. Cool. But yeah, besides that, getting a few things done around the facility. Got a lot of new plans, especially when everybody comes back that's been to the facility, like Scott and Jordan, Andrew from Powerhouse, Fighter Baby's gonna come back, Sammy from Bull Python, like anybody that's come and seen the place. Wait till you see it in September. So many changes, so many cool things we're doing. And if I have this other thing that I'm trying to do gets done, it'll be really awesome. So love making new changes. I'm getting excited for the future and lots of cool stuff. Definitely keeping us busy. So, but only 50 minutes in, and I'm caught up. Man. Any questions? Any topic we can chat about? Just want to see here. So your most anticipated project. I have quite a few. I got a lot of triple stuff that I'm working on, and more freeway and super asphalt clown combos. I love the project. I want to see what it does and where we can take it. Everything I've seen so far, I love, even the highway clown stuff and super gravel stuff. So I think it's a great project. I can't wait to see what can be done, where we can take it. More monsoon pies, especially my own. I got a lot of split pairings with Austin as well as Nasty Morphs. Shout out to Trevor, Nate, and Caleb in the fam. So Monsoon, Desert Ghost, Monsoon Lav, Monsoon DG. I got Hypo Monsoon Pied, Hypo Monsoon Clown, Super Asphalt Monsoons, hopefully. Lots of cool stuff coming. So we're still pairing. I've got some eggs on the ground. Austin's going to have a phenomenal year as well with the monsoon stuff, which is awesome. So we'll just see. I mean, I got so much. I don't really have the most anticipated. There's a lot of cool stuff that I've been working on for many years. I want to see, more enhancer, pied combos. I don't know. It's just so much. There's just so much. Nataku says, what is your favorite snake that you held today? Today, I really didn't handle many. Today was cleaning day. So I cleaned and we got the rodents getting done, and I fed off about 500 hatchlings, and then 300 adults, and then Austin's going to finish up the rest. So, all 700 adults are fed today. And then during the week, I'll feed the holdbacks and do some other stuff. But I didn't really hold snakes today. Scott's, what's up? What's up? So Nick says, my vet said soak him weekly for the next 6 to 8 weeks and offer food every 2 weeks. Otherwise, assist feeding is the last option to try. I only feed ASF, and he still missed his meal this Saturday. So try much smaller meals. Well, at least soaking, if you soak him weekly, I would put, I use, is it Zoomed? I think it's Zoomed. Reptile electrolyte soak. I put some of that in the water too, so that it helps hydrate the animal. You can try that. But that's been a long time, man. 6 months. So, do you have any strong feelings about the Sunset Project? You ever see yourself getting into it? So I had a female, sort of looked like that when I got it. Well, not this exact one. This is probably another gene as well. But it grew up to about 1,100 grams, and I wasn't impressed. I ended up selling it. Sold it. And now I got a sunset clown going to banana spot nose hurricane clown. So all visual clown combos, 100% het sunsets. That's later in the year next year. It's a breeding split pairing. I am going to be doing some other stuff. But I'm not rushing into it, right? Not rushing into it. Smay says big projects are chocolate, banana, vanilla, hypo clown. How do you think they'll come out? So, banana hypos are okay. Banana chocolate hypo cloud. I think the vanilla is gonna muff it up a little. Banana vanilla hypo. I think it'll. I think the vanilla. If you take the vanilla out and you go more, and the chocolate banana is nice, but super chocolate or something dark hypo like super chocolate hypo clown stuff is awesome. Keep it dark with the hypo and the clown. Black pastel hypo clown's awesome. But it's tough to say. I'm trying to visualize it, but definitely love hypo stuff. I love the hypo cloud, hypopide. Thank you, Alan. The ones I've hit are amazing. So I've got a lot more that are super special with combos. I've got combo crystal monsoons. It's just trying to get the bell and the special out. So I've got a lot of animals, and hopefully the test is getting close for monsoon, and then I can everything that I believe is het from the visual markers that I've been holding back and looking and seeing gives me a better idea. But hitting 7 or 8 over the last few years from animals that I see are that are proving out, and even Austin and other people in Canada, that I think 4 other people in Canada besides myself and Austin has made monsoons from my stock. And when you look at the pairings, or the one animal, I'm like, oh, fucking wonder, look at that thing. Why did I sell that back in 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? I didn't realize it, but hey. Windy City, man, what's going on, Juan? Those Ultra Milk Krypton combos are amazing. Thanks. I think you have one with hypo, or I believe you messaged. I just saw it briefly on my screen. But it's awesome. Really happy. Can't wait to see how they age. I've got a breeder Ultra Milk Krypton. No, a breeder Ultra Milk Cryptic female. She went to, I don't know if Austin's here, he'd know. Spot nose, yellow belly, something, het clown, 50% monsoon, or something crazy like that. I'm not even sure, but I'm definitely want to, expand on the Kryptons, especially the cryptics. All my DG cryptic pied stuff is pure, cryptics. We'll see where it goes, but I definitely like the project. So Robert says, I was going to ask last week, but was running super late. Any more info on how you feed? I'm making the switch to once every other week. Do you give them a bit bigger of a meal? No. So I'm now only feeding ASFs. So, once a month, I pretty much color rack of ASFs. And, we switched them out with a new colony. And I get to feed the females that have been breeding for 5 or 6 months. I should weigh them, but they're probably 120 grams, maybe 100. I'm not sure, but they're big. And I do that once a month to my bigger females. And the rest get about between a 60, 80 grams tops a meal from an ASF, which I think is equivalent to a 140-gram rat. There's more nutrients, less waste, less bone, less fur, less skin. um, and they're doing amazing. I'm feeding every 2 weeks, feeding smaller meals and using ASFs. I used to have, 15 to 20% of my collection not eat. Now I'm down to 4. You come in my facility, there might be 20 animals out of 3,000. Well, say 2,000 because I'm including Austin's. 2,000, 2,500. I'm going to say 20 animals, which is what, 1%? Before, I'd have, 30 in this room, 40 in that room, big, 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 big difference. So I'm happy. Let's see. So Bear says, Nick, I've got 2 girls that have never eaten anything but ASFs their whole life. Then a couple months ago, they decided to only want Norways. What I'm saying is try something different. So there's another thing, Nick. Instead of trying ASFs, maybe try another meal. Try something different, smaller meal. Try, I'm with Bear. I have fed, and I've done this for probably 6 months to a year. Okay. ASFs, my entire collection. Mice, my entire collection. Rats. ASFs. Rats. Mice. ASF. People like, oh, well, if you feed it one thing, it'll get stuck on it. No. Maybe I'll say maybe because there's no maybe fucking 2%, 3%. Okay. Over the last year, I have only fed ASFs to every one of my animals, hatchlings, adults, everything. I do not feed Norways at all in my collection, not one in over a year. Every animal I sent out, I sent over, well, the last one in the last month, I've sent 70. Last year in November, December, I sent out 140. So there's 200 animals. Do you think everybody's feeding ASFs? Some people are feeding frozen thawed rats, Norways. I'm not getting phone calls. Hey, Billy, your animal hasn't eaten since it got here. They're like, holy fucking ate right away. So, try different food. If an animal is hungry and you're not jamming or trying to jam food down its throat every week, if the animal's hungry and he's got a clear belly, digested the other meal that you fed him 2 weeks ago, because a ball python's digestive system is 10 to 14 days. So if you feed it and now it's hungry, smells like a rodent, it's got the heat temp of a rodent. I'm hungry. Let me fucking eat it. It's not picky like that. And if they are, it's so small, and I've done it for probably 6 months to a year with 2,000 fucking animals. And I'll tell you, they fucking ate. No matter what I put in that fucking thing, they ate, So, thanks, George. So Chad from Hyperspace says, I had a boy go 9 months without food. He was in the breeding mood and all of a sudden started eating again. Yes. I mean, that to me, it starts freaking me out after like 2-3 months. So. Oh, thanks. Hold on. What's telling you, man? There we go. Thanks, guys. Team Sunset. Look at this. Oh, Steve, there's a good one too. Yeah, I'm not even thinking. Try a smaller enclosure. Put in a hide. So Steve said, I've had a couple males that repeatedly refuse food until I put them in a much smaller tub and switch to a small spray item. Yeah, that's good. The smaller tub. I've moved animals. I've actually done that with one of my males. Was in a bigger tub and moved him back down to a hatchling tub. You know, still hasn't eaten on it by himself, but you know, we do the same thing. Try a bunch of different things. Good one, Steve. Let's see. So Massey says I feed whatever I have, sometimes rat, sometimes ASF, never ever problem. No, you know, and like I said, I did it with multiple animals for a long period of time with 3 different mice, rats, and ASFs. And I never, you know what, when an animal's hungry, they will eat. You know, if you're feeding it every week, you know, but yeah, my male that's off of food is in breeding mode. You know, he's been breeding, we've assist fed him a few times, still giving him Da Vinci. He's still breeding, but we're watching him, but it just sucks because they go into that breeding mode, and this isn't a new male. This is a 7-year-old male. This is a 2017 male. Doesn't want to fucking eat. He wants to breed. Like, dude, no. You want to breed? You got to eat. Come on, work with us. But of course, he's so powerful. He's like, yeah, I'm going to hang out and see if these fuckers. He's like, oh yeah, he's right. He's one of my most powerful animals in the collection. And, he doesn't want to eat. So we're assist feeding him Da Vinci, and he needs to eat on his own though. Sleepywood, what's up? Can you keep track if there's less moldy? Hey, Billy, can you keep track if there's less moldy eggs doing water only incubate? Okay. Also, do you use filter water? No, I use right from the tap. Now, I have noticed, so and we still do it right now. I do have some in the water that, are molded, but they're at the very front away from the other ones. So when Austin candled them, they already had weak veins or no veins, and we still put them in to see if anything comes of them. Yeah, if you're constantly getting moldy eggs, there's got to be something like, you're not sterilizing the tub it's in. We're going to start, bleaching or sterilizing all the easy or the Dragon Hatch trays that we use. After we're done rinsing and wiping off the tub, we spray it with chlorhexidine before we use it. So it could be spores that are just hidden. I'm not really sure. But I definitely will keep track. Because one thing on Husbandry Pro is if I have 6 eggs at the start, and then when you go to convert to animals, it asks how many eggs, 6, and you're like, no, only 4. Well, there's a reason why there's only 4, because if they didn't make it, they went bad or molded out. But I definitely will start keeping track of that. Jamie, what's going on? Rising Phoenix in the house. Steve said, one of my big males was sold to me as a mouser. They said that it was all he would ever eat. He nailed an ASF for me the first time I tried, and now he's nailing Norways like crazy. Yeah. It's all these people that, it only does this. Really? Well, I've got years with 2,000 fucking animals as a study, and you're wrong. Now some animals, they're just, I got some animals that only eat white rats. Some of them only eat dark rats. Yeah, who knows? But you can't say, all snakes, once it eats one, you can't just generalize it like that. So, but looks like we're gonna end early tonight, guys. Holy. At least let's go to 9:30. Bring in some questions. I heard you can put some springtails in your egg box and they'll eat mold off your eggs, and but leave the eggs alone. I have a lot of springtails. We actually breed them, and isopods and stuff. My partner Dave. See, I can't do that if I'm not using the substrate. But if I have them in water, they could. Yeah, I mean, to me, there's got to be a reason why, if you're always getting mold, maybe you're putting too much water or hot water in, and then when you put the seal on, there's too much humidity or it's too warm. And I always like to have a couple egg boxes pre-ready in the incubator, so when it's time, it's at that perfect temp. Bear says, I rinse my egg box with hot water immediately before putting the vermiculated eggs in them. There you go. Little things like that can help. And I do not have any mandarin in my collection yet. But if I do, I will definitely be calling, either the Gobbles, Johnny and Brittany, or my man TJ at Tafoti. It is nice. I got so much other shit I got to work on. You know what I mean? But Untamed and Unhinged, what is up? Right back at you. Hello. So let's keep going for another 15 minutes. Leviathan. Do you think new breeders that want to go big should invest in high-end multi-recessive animals that are established projects, or go for the brand new genes like Cosmos or Bambino? 100% the first one. I think building a base, and if you're going to go big and high end, like, depending on your budget and where you're at, if you have a bunch of projects, especially double, triple, recessives, and have them stacked and have really good projects, and build them properly, and know where to take them. And I think if you do have extra funds and you want to play with something like that, it ain't going to hurt. But, I would rather recommend somebody, because like Cosmos and Bambino, they're up there. But, it's not recessive. I don't know about Cosmos. I don't know if it's recessive or not. But, these genes, in 3-4 years, depending on who gets it, how much is produced, it could come down if they can reproduce so fast. And if somebody who's investing in it doesn't have the right animals, or I like the solid way, that's what I recommend. It's what I share on my Patreon. I even do it. I try. To me, I look at, like, okay, because when you get into this and you have a project, there's going to be something you miss. The sex odds you didn't hit. So it's like, oh, I really need a male. Damn, they're all females. Still happy, but I need a male in this project. Well, guess what? Should I go buy a Bambino or a Cosmos? Or should I go get the right fucking male that I need for the project I'm already in, with another female with genes that I don't have, to keep expanding this project? Or do I just leave it here and then start something new? To me, I'd rather build those fucking strong projects, the building blocks, the foundation, and then you can add. That's just me personally. So, great question though. ODGC, Dad's gone crazy. Do you rely solely on your ultrasound, or you throw a mail in to get things started? Mostly talking about first ladies. Only ultrasound. I do not put a male in, or I've never put a male in to a tub in the last 12 years if she's not building on her own. Okay. People say, oh, you throw a male in and it helps. It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I can give you a 3,700 gram pied female that laid a month and a half ago. Okay. She laid 13 eggs. Back on food, pounding rats. Here you go. She's 3,500 grams. I don't give a fuck if you leave a male in with her for the next 3 months. She's not going to build. She just laid. They have a cycle. It's not going to happen. Okay. I don't pair any of my females, and I've done this before. I put a male in, put a male in, put a male in, put a male in every other fucking week for 3 months. Nothing. Left them alone, left them alone, left them alone. Ultrasound. Oh, wow. 2 months later. Oh, now they're building. Start putting the male in. And, I don't put a male in at all unless they're 11. I have females at 10. And I'm like, Austin, should I put a yellow? He goes, no. When we ultrasound them next, they'll be 14 or 15, and then we'll put it on. Cool. I do not put an animal, a male in a female, unless she's over 11 millimeters. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. That's just us. If you guys know how to do it differently, that's just us. And I've been doing it this way forever. And we get 200 plus clutches. So, and we're overworking our males, and we're doing this, and we're doing that, and we're underfeeding, and we're not doing this. And I'm getting 200 plus clutches. So that's how we do it. It might not be the only way, but a female, just because a male is in, just because it's raining, just because it's winter, just because there's a storm, because you have the lights off and soft music and fucking candles going and it's romantic and there's fucking rose petals all over the cage, it doesn't matter. If the female's not going to build because of the weather, the male, she builds because it's her body, it's her time, and that's the way I've been doing it. And I think once you put the male in, when she is 11, you start putting the male in, then that really starts kickstarting her. But we don't put a male in at all. That's just how we do it. Jamie, you can call me Billy. I got your Mandarin and Mandarin hypo shit. There you go. Sean says, hey, Billy, always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I love the snakes you produce. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to change this to I try. I mean, I there's a lot of cool stuff I'm shooting for this year, and I'm happy so far. On the molding eggs issue, if you were just doing water, it helps to toss the water from your tap. If it's high in minerals, it's more likely to foster mold growth. So use RODI water instead. So I've always used tap water, even with the substrate. So if I'm not sure. Like I said, I've always used tap water, substrate or not. You could be onto something. I'm really not sure, but I've never used distilled at all. You could use distilled water. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Just for the amount of time it's just a pain in the ass for me. And I don't really find that it's really that bad for us. I mean, out of, 1,500 eggs, if I get 50 with mold, now if I get 500, I'm like, okay, there's a fucking issue here. So, but a lot of the times that they go moldy, there's something already, I think it's predetermined. I've had animals in my incubators that, they were great and they start getting wet from the inside out. It's almost like, wow. And it just happens day 3 or 4. And, I think they just weren't meant to be. You really need a plan. You really need to lay out a plan with a project you're interested in working with. You need mutations that complement each other and enhance your snake in the long run, in my opinion. I agree. Kimberly, late to the chat. What's up? Kimberly says, yes, you have to wait on the cycle. That's what I do. Wait, I can play soft romantic music to help. If other people have different ways of doing it, this is what we do. And we've been successful at it year after year after year. And I'm still making changes and stuff. But this is what we do. It's not the only way. If you have success pairing your animals in the sun, in the storm, and great. I have had no success. The female has to, recoup from laying eggs from before, as well as, build follicles. She's not going to build follicles because there's a male in there. I think if a male's in there, it'll help stimulate her growth once she's starting to do it on her own. Snakes breed when their body tells them to, not because the breeder wants them to breed in fucking November or it's raining out or stuff. It's my opinion. It's what we do. If there's other ways to do it, great. I don't know about it. What weights can you start pairing a male and pairing at male and female? First clutch, like what weights? My males 700 and up, and females 1200 and up, as long as they're a year and a half old. Okay, and I don't have an issue with that because I feed every 2 weeks. After say 250, 300 grams, I'm every 2 weeks. For the rest of their life, every 2 weeks. Now, that being said, if they are building, then I'll throw an extra meal in while they're building, so I'll once, I'll do feeding, skip, feeding, then I'll feed, and I'll do that to give them some extra meals during that. But that's all I do. Females, 1200, 18 months and up, as well as they're consistently eating. And my ultrasound says that their follicles are 12 millimeters and higher, or 11 mil, 12 mil and higher. That's when I put a male with my female. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. The male at 800 is better. I've tried a male at 6.5, had success. I've also done it and killed them. Stressed them out. You just go, it's like, oh, are they locked? You open it up and it's laying on its side. Like, what the fuck? It's too young. I've also bred a male that's too young and I got slugs. Give them some more weight, but 1208 or higher is better. But don't I don't want to get a male or a female to size in 9 months and breed it. Oh, it's fucking 1200 grams. It's 9 months old. No, I'm going to. I just need. I used to come to the state all the time. I used to go to Vegas all the time. I used to go to Florida. I used to go to Florida every year, sometimes twice a year for like 15 years, and then nail me on some stupid charge from back in 1990. Might have been 89, 90. And I'm like, what? This fucking charge is like fucking 30 plus years. Fucking, yep. Do you see how many times I've been in your country? Yep. Sorry. You've never been flagged before. So I got to fill out this waiver and pay $700-800, wherever the hell it is, and get a US waiver. Working on it. Possibly. I don't know how invasive it is and how great it is. Definitely could be. I can't really give my opinion on it because I've never tried it. I don't know how, like I said, invasive or the cost is, or can we do it ourselves? I'm not really sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be amazing, So egg boxes is the only place that I use bottled water. Might have to try that too. Like I said, I'm learning. So many moms sitting at 6 to 8 a year. So every female you have will always have 3, 4, 5 millimeter follicles. Always, 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 always. You know, um, they're always present. When they're building is what you want to do, but they will always have follicles in them. Once they start building, you want to hit them. Now, on my Patreon, I had Bob Vu on my behind the scenes, or sorry, access granted, which is a behind the scenes of other breeders. We just ask really questions like, don't care when you started, don't care what your favorite morph is. Let's talk about the business end, like, things that you did that you didn't screw up, or what would you change, or a little bit more personal questions that will help us as breeders learn. And this was something that came up, and he says, one thing that I do with females that are basically, not doing anything, I put a proven breeder male in a bag, tie that bag up, put the male in the female's cage, smells the female. He's like, all, pheromones are going, and he's, can't get out of the bag, and make sure he can't get out of the bag, because if he does, he's gonna, lock your female. And he says that has helped. I've never done it yet, but it does make sense, So there you go. Free tip here from me, from Bob. Boom. Bob Vu. Shout out to Bob's Balls. I'm going to try, like I said, I got to get my paperwork in, and, there's so much other things that I got to take a day to go downtown and do this, and I'm working on it, So, Gene Chaser says, Billy, turn tough up, bro. The mail I got from you, locked 3 females back to back. He's a stud, bro. Sounds like the stud I got to Odds Gods, but that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear. How long does an ovulation spell last? It all depends. I haven't really timed it or tracked it. You might want to Google it, or see what the norm is. I don't even look for ovulations. I see it, cool. I don't even track it. I want eggs. Don't care. Once the ultrasound says they're over 3, I stop feeding and pairing, and I just open up the ones that have a black tub every day to see when they're sitting on eggs. That's what I do. So the easiest way to get into the States is fly. I know that. But when you land and you don't have the proper paperwork, they put you on they keep you in custody, and for the next available flight, they throw you back on, and you don't get your money back. So, probably. What's up, Chad? EAD, buddy. EAD. So yeah. So 81 in the house. My puppy gets me up at 5 a.m. every morning. So she's pretty much crate trained. We put her to bed around 12:30, 1 o'clock. I always crash on the couch. So I get woken up, take the dog for a walk, put her in about 12:31, go upstairs. My alarm wakes me up at 5. Go downstairs, take the puppy out for a walk and a poop, bring her in. I lay in front of the fireplace with her for about an hour or two. 7:30, I feed her. About 8, quarter to 8, 8 o'clock, I walk her, and then I head into the facility for around 9. That's been my life the last couple of weeks. So I'm getting tired, getting tired early. Plus I'm old, 54, man. So, 10:30, 11 o'clock's my bedtime. So Cleo. Yes, Cleo, my baby. Yeah, she snores, but she's the cutest. Like, I love her to death. Like, I can't believe how much I love her. She's just really amazing, it's good. My health's on my list. And another beautiful animal that I can love to death. I love my animals and my reptiles and but you know how it is, like a dog. It's like a child. Um, she depends on me for everything. So do my other animals, but she needs the love and the attention and the training, and so it's new. It's been a long time for me, and it's been really great. And you know, like I said, really happy that I'm much healthier than I was, and I'm still going to be. And I'm going to start working out and training and getting the facility where I want. And a lot of new plans for the end of the year with Austin and I, and maybe someone else, and a new location. There's so much, um, but I'm really happy. So, but I am going to put this up saying, bam. I'll keep going for a little bit longer, but I'm happy that Saturday I get to see, a Canadian team, the Oilers. I was rooting for the Oilers, and Edmonton Oilers is going to be playing the Florida Panthers, and I hope it's a great series. But I really want to see the cup come to Canada, back to Canada. So I'm voting and rooting for Edmonton Oilers. So the puppy's freaking awesome. Thank you. Oh, shit. Look at that. Not much. Just had 3 girls ovulate in 2 days. Awesome, Brian. I love it. Love to hear that. Patrick, what's going on, man? What is up? A dog loves you back. Sure does. Austin's doing great. He was actually on a little earlier. He's probably still at the facility. Mondays he comes in later. Helps, does what he does with my collection. And then he, feeds his collection tonight. So it's a long one for him. So he comes in around 3-4 o'clock, probably leaves around midnight, 1 o'clock. So, but he's doing well. Chad says, just saw this the other day. Your dog is your best friend for like 10 to 15 years of your life. You are your dog's best friend their whole life. Oh, that's so amazing. It's so true. And I love her to death. Like, just cuddling with her on the couch and snoring and watching her do this and get excited. And it's so great. You put the time and effort in, and know she's trained, and she gets so happy, and she's so smart that I try to trick her. So I'll walk by the house pretending that it's not our house, and she knows where our driveway is, and she'll tug and grab the lace and pull me. And I'm like, what is it? Where do you want to go? And she'll just go and run up the stairs. I'm like, wow, so she's so smart, already knows where the house is. I can't trick her. I try to go around different ways. She knows when she sees the house, she beelines right for the driveway. And, I love the way she snores, and her soft belly, and she cuddles, and she'll keep coming and trying to, put her head, I'll be laying down, and she goes here, and then she'll go like this, and she just tries to get this, like, smothers you. And I love her to death. It's just so awesome. And Tico, he's our big boy. He's been such a good big brother. They do play a little rough because he's a husky staff. He's big. He just goes like this, and she'll go flying 3 feet. But they play a little rough sometimes, and she'll just get back up, and But they're doing really well, and love them to death. And it's been good. Besides my health and her, it's just it's given me a whole new outlook and positivity, and I'm very happy, which is great. Thank you. Appreciate you being there. Thanks, Chad. So Pastel DG times Pastel Exanthic, some double hets, and Spot Nose Calico times OD Blackhead and OD Black Pastel Sulfur. Stacking some codons to add a few recessives and double recessives to next year, hoping for males from these 2 pairings. Awesome stuff. Sean says, thank you for the live, Billy. Much love and support. I wish you nothing but the best. Right back at you. I appreciate it. And everybody that's on takes their time on Mondays. There's a lot of things I'd like to do. I'd like to maybe add a panel, or I don't know. Instead of just sitting here listening to me yap. I'm not sure. I don't know. Always looking to change and make things better. You never know. But I appreciate all your guys' time. I'm glad I can be here to help in any way. Answering questions, giving my insight, motivating people, if I can, inspire them, whatever. But I'll keep it real. I'll say what I believe and how I do, the way we do it, and how we feel and why we feel it works and what it's best. If you have different ways, and there's many different ways to do this, please do it. But I know from trying a lot of, I don't just do one thing and that's it. I'm always changing stuff, trying new things. I like to see different ways and what works best. And I'm a great reader, but I know I can be better. There's so many things I want to change and learn and try to see if I can even excel at what I do. And I always want to be that way, So thanks, George. So I'll give my outro, and hopefully next week there's more people, more questions, and we'll put in 2 hours. But we will see. But hope everyone has an awesome week, and I'm going to start posting more and doing more videos. They are coming, I promise. But until then, see you soon.
My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.
I have to look. I may have one. I've got enhancer cinnamon hypos. Do I have an enhancer black pastel? I'd have to look. I may have, but we'll see. If I do, I'll post it. But everyone have an awesome night. Stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. And thanks for all the love and support, guys.